Christy.
Hey.
Thank you for joining me.
I'm here.
After all this time, I thought you abandoned me.
No, I would never.
You did.
No.
You did. You don't love me
I
anymore.
love you. Get out of here with your unicorn self.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome Tuesday night. Here, finally, with Christy. She finally decided
And
to.
Linda, who finally came back from Miami.
Well,
I was here last. Okay, the week before that I was here.
Whatever.
We didn't do a show last week, but I did. I was here by myself the week before that, and she was here the week before that by herself because we went away exactly. I came back. She left.
Yeah. Well, you left me first.
I did. I had to go. I needed a mental break. I needed a mental vacation, which I did get, and I had a really wonderful time. And we missed you.
We missed you,
When
and
you were in Miami doing all your
and ever since
superstardom.
you got back, we didn't even get a chance to talk about how you did. How was my Cancun you went to? Mexico?
Well, near there, Puerto Morelos. It's called.
Puerto Morelos. Sounds so fancy. So how was it? Just
It was
briefly.
gorgeous. It was nice. It was very relaxing, not very touristy, which was nice because you don't want to be around too many people that look like you.
So I know you also had weather problems.
Oh my God!
Right?
Yes. So
Wasn't it?
So this is the funny thing. So the day that I left, the day that I was supposed to leave for my trip was the day that we got that nor'easter, the first
Right.
one. And I had told Linda, I said, oh my God, I can't do the show tonight. And she was so upset and I felt so bad, but I was like, I have to try to leave tonight to get on a flight. Long story short, I wound up getting out in time, thank God. But then she had the same problem, the same exact night that she was going away. And asked me to do the show by myself, which was why 2 weeks ago, if you were tuning in, which I'm sure you were because you love us, then you would have seen that she wasn't here, but she had to leave that night. So we both got stuck with this stupid weather.
It was unbelievable. First of all, we have to say, did we, Bobby, did we go live? Because I didn't get a notification so I can share the video. We are? Did you see
live.
it?
I did. I shared it. Where have you been?
You know what?
Where have you been,
the
girl?
iPad won't do it.
That's okay.
Anyways,
Technical difficulties is always.
for all my Instagram people, I'm going to have to hold off for a bit because I have to attend to my Facebook people. I'll be back. So Miami was awesome. I mean, it was my first time there. A lot of people don't believe it.
Oh, no.
It was my first time there.
I couldn't believe it.
I know. It was about time that I visited Miami.
And you went during one of the biggest weeks of the year, which is
well, you know what?
WNC.
Yes, because that was exactly the whole point. Because being in the music business, every time, have you been to the Winter Music Conference? Did you go to Miami Week? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, really? How could you? I mean, I just kept hearing it over and over. I was like, you know what? I have to make this, this trip. And not only that, but it just came at good timing because I also got to shoot my music video.
Yes, which we saw lots of pictures. It looked gorgeous. Great job with the outfits. Everything looked good. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. But yeah, we got a lot of update on what Linda Lynn was doing while you were there, and can't wait to see the video. I know that you're still waiting for everything.
Oh
to
my
get
God!
finished
You know what?
and-
I really, like I said, the people that I've met, the places I visited, and just doing this video for the new song "Easy to Love," it was amazing, and I was like, wow, I'm actually like, I'm in Miami, bitch. Like I really felt that way, and
It was
I
like
felt
you're super. I mean, listen, you've done a lot of things where you have that moment where you're performing for a lot of people. You're opened up some big shows, but
Speaking of, hello people. Speaking of,
Plug.
do you all know that this Saturday,
this weekend,
the 7th, I'm performing. I'm opening up for the freestyle concert at the Westbury Theater. So guys, go on my Facebook page. I'm trying to share my video here. That's why I keep, here we go.
share now.
All right, there we go.
Whoop whoop.
All righty, so let me get back to my Instagram people.
Facebook Live for.
Yeah, so this Saturday, it's going to be an amazing show. If you go on my post, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, you will see the flyer for the freestyle concert. I'm opening up for like Judy Torres, CKA, the cover girls. I mean, it's like a big lineup,
I can't wait. I'm gonna be there.
Huh?
I'll be there, girl, front and center.
So, and also before I forget, please, because there's so much going on, I want to give a shout out to this girl. Styled by Michelle. Look at the way she did my hair. Isn't it amazing? And the way you can't really get to see it, but I had them all braided. So I'm going to put at the end, I'm going to give all information for all of you who are interested in checking her out. Styled by Michelle. That is her Instagram name. You can also go on my page and you will see my videos and photos of her doing my hair. And you can, see her there. And so special shout out to her. And so I'm going to show you a little bit of how Miami went. So do we have a little video, Bob? Oh, we're not ready? Okay, let's show it.
Cupping line after line. See how she looks in trouble. See how she dances and she sips a Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. They scared and hey now, enough of the arguments. But she sips the Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. They scared and hey now, enough of the arguments. But she sips the Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet.
All right, so here we are. We're back with a full house. Oh my goodness, what's up? What's going on? Torres, please introduce yourself, exactly how people know you, and please introduce your guests. We're so excited.
It's a beautiful thing. What's going on, y'all? It's your #1 PR, Jonathan Torres. I'm out here representing Strong Island, New York. And with the hardest working artist out here from New York, my man Ricky Batts.
Woo!
What's up? How y'all doing, ladies?
Hi,
Welcome.
welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Well, appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're kind of like all over the place. Usually, we don't have such an exciting night with so many talented people and so many artists. And her coming back, me coming back, trying to get everything together. My computer is not working. So that alone is making it difficult for me to, so that's why
Focus.
So that's why I'm like all over the place.
It's all good. We're here to bring structure, organization. You know what I mean? So we could be more interactive. You know,
I'm good now.
we could chop it up amongst us. You know what I'm saying? We don't need
I'm
technology.
good. Look at this. The iPad does not share the videos, just so you know. So
Finished.
anyway, my Instagram people, please go on Facebook and share the video. The more people share, the more people see. So everyone go into Facebook, Linda Lynn, or Strong Island TV, or Miss Chrissy.
Miss
So,
Chrissy.
Miss Chrissy.
What's up?
Well, Chrissy on Facebook and Miss Chrissy on Instagram.
Yep.
Dollar.
Chrissy Ardito, just, check it out. I'm the only
Yeah.
Ardito.
Odito.
Talk to us. What's going on? Ever since I last saw you at the charity, what's been going on with that?
Sure, yeah. So that particular day we met, it was for the Nassau County basketball game for charity. I believe it was for cancer.
But with Boom Cups, yeah. Boom Cups was the organizer. Shout out to them, Boom Cups.
Shout out to Boom Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was an awesome experience. I went to the show Love, actually. One of the artists that I deal with named Julian Morgan. He was actually singing during the halftime show.
Oh, amazing.
So Julian's super dope. Shout out to Will C. Eric and Julian Morgan out there. So they're doing it up. Very talented, nice young.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
He was, even when at halftime when sometimes you see things don't always plan out the way you want them, especially when so I think we had a little audio.
Little technical
as well,
difficulties,
right?
but he's so talented
yeah,
that he was
he's
able
just like,
to
listen, let's just get
acapella.
this on. Let's just do this without music, and he went on. It was just like that acapella. He killed it, and and then he came back at the end anyway, and he kind of finished it off with
Awesome.
They just so he did great. So shout out to him. I'm hoping to see him on the show soon.
Absolutely.
So I hear you have like this new podcast going on. Want to talk about that?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. So my partner by the name of Nelson Delgado, aka the infamous Amadeus, he actually just launched a new 24/7, 365 streaming service called Live 89 FM. Okay. All right, it launched April 1st on Easter. It's a beautiful thing, and pretty much the 24-hour, like I said, 24/7 streaming service, and you're able to listen to hip hop music as well as R&B.
Okay.
But the beautiful thing about this particular service is not limited to just new music. You could have single cuts, album cuts. You can have some mixtapes. kind of records in there, as well as giving a voice to some of the up and coming artists coming out. So it gives them a platform as well to showcase their stuff, similar to what you do here at Strong Island.
Of course.
So Infamous Amadeus, he's actually the CEO. He's actually right now got called in to go to Sirius Radio today. He's supposed to be with us today. He sends his regards. Shout out to the boy Inf. But right now he's on XM Radio as we speak.
Okay.
In terms of what I bring to the table, I have a show every Monday through Friday called the Top 12 at 12 with Boom PR Jay Torres. And I pretty much just host a show and have a whole variety of different music, specifically with up and coming artists. That's my passion.
Yeah, absolutely. We're on the same page here. Like this is what we do. She's a recording artist. I'm a recording artist, and doing music as well as we always say that we're all struggling artists trying to make it, and we know the difficulties that it is to try and get people out there to recognize you as an artist and your music. And we frequently have people always asking us, oh my God, what can we do? Can you do this for us, or can you guide us? And like we don't have all the answers for everyone. We don't know it all, but you know what? The little bit that we are experienced with, that we've done. So I say, you know what? Maybe whatever I can tell you or advise you, maybe that would help you. And then we started brainstorming, and I was like, you know what? I said I want to create something where it's like a platform for up and coming artists, where exactly this. So I come and showcase your videos. Thank God for the stage. They get that opportunity to perform live, and it's just like a networking, just showcasing, and just the same time that we're trying to uplift ourselves and get out there. There's a lot of people, a lot of talent also that need to be exposed. So what more than that? I love that somebody that's watching one of the artists and they get discovered or something. I was like, oh my God, they got discovered on the Linda Lynn Could Be You TV.
Exactly, absolutely.
So whoever,
Could be you.
It could be you. It could be you.
Could be me. Could be Ricky Batts.
And so funny, this name Could Be You. I want to shout out to my partner, Jay Parker. We have a song that we had done called Could Be You. So while brainstorming to come up with a name for the show, it just flows. Just it could be you TV. It's
Absolutely.
like, oh my God, that's like my song. So I don't know if you heard in the beginning of the intro to my show. It's a piece of the song that I sing, and it says, could be you.
That's
so
good.
it's just
It's
like kind of
good
flowed.
branding.
Everything,
Good
yeah,
branding.
it was just,
I like that.
So, but
The light bulb just kind of went.
I know it just
blew
blew
up right
so
over your head.
definitely, this is like our passion, as you know. I'm all about supporting and all about helping, and anything that we can do. So, but let's talk about you. So, what is going on with you? What is your story? What are Let us know.
Where do I start? Okay, my name is Ricky Batts. I'm from the South Bronx. I'm a recording artist.
Okay.
CEO with Gotham City Music Group. I have a movement called Gotham City Boys.
Okay.
Man.
Didn't we just
I
have
did
an
17
artist
years.
from the Bronx too? Wasn't Justine Danielle?
Yeah, Danielle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Just
have.
Danielle was just on. She was on 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Very
She's from the
talented young
Bronx,
lady.
very talented.
really?
Shout out to
She's
you,
a rapper.
Justine. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to Just Danielle for
Yeah.
coming on. She was awesome.
Yeah, from the Bronx. Too.
I know
Right.
sometimes it's difficult as an artist to kind of like speak of yourself, whatever.
Yeah.
So if from the outside in, if need be, I definitely been around Ricky for a couple of years now. So I mean, I could attest to his workmanship. You know what I mean? So again, CEO of his own label, Gotham City Boys, based out of the Bronx, New York, like you said. Also has a clothing line, as you can see what he's wearing right
Got a
now.
clothing line,
I do like
Yeah.
the name. I'm a big
Gotham City Boys.
Bath,
thank you.
Batman.
Batman.
I can't talk to
Yeah,
him.
this is the logo right
Big
here.
Batman
This is the.
fan. Gotham City all the way.
Gotham City Boys,
Okay.
got the label. I got Gotham City Girls. Soon I'm
Nice.
gonna have Gotham City Kids.
Nice.
But it's just it's a movement, it's a family, it's a unity. It's just, Gotham City is just everything. It's
Right.
everybody. It's New York.
Right.
And,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I did 17 years. I was incarcerated. I got home in 2014.
Okay.
And I've been going hard since I came home in 2014. I'm gonna appear in a Showtime series with Ben Stiller. He's directing. Benicio del Toro is the lead actor with
Okay. Great.
Patricia Arquette.
Wow. Awesome.
So you're acting as well, or are you playing yourself in the?
No, I'm not playing myself.
Okay.
I'm doing like some feature background.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just blessed.
That's
and,
exciting.
Yeah,
It is.
I just did Sway in the morning. I was
Okay.
on Sway. I'm just blessed, and just to enjoy my life, along with the career, something that I love
Yeah.
to do.
Well, I guess that we all say the same thing, but I guess coming from you, that's more like living proof that
Yeah.
I guess is an eye opener
Yes,
through
it's-
all you've been through and all it's just like you're out now. It's like, wow.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like the trials, tribulations, and
Trials and
adversities.
tribulations, yeah. It's like you got to go through something to know what the other side is about.
Right.
You know, because when you go through so much drama, you go through so much pain and so much in life, there's no other way but up.
Right.
So now once you plan on success, and you have to prepare and show preparation to get where you want to go, because what you want in life is off of your block. You know what I'm saying? In other words and other terminologies, that whatever you want in life, you gotta go get it. It's not gonna come to you.
You
Oh,
gotta have your
absolutely.
comfort zone.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So basically, having a strong team around to help and you could delegate, work for everybody could work together is how everything is gonna move. and
Right.
How everything is just gonna be, is gonna, move fluently.
Right.
And everybody gotta be on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I know that this, you came down here, thank you for coming down with him, kind of like the spur of the moment, but we would
Yeah.
definitely love
Yeah,
to.
I just got back from Disney World. It was amazing.
Look at that,
I was
everyone.
there for a week. Got the straight, the tan.
We all missed vacation. Now everybody's back to work now,
to work.
Work
Must be nice.
time.
Get back to
yeah.
work.
That's when you know dedication, because literally he just came back
Yeah.
from coming up here from, from
Right.
Disney World in Florida,
Yeah.
to be able to not even have like an hour gap and come straight here, for
That's
a last
awesome.
minute interview. I mean, that's a testament to his character and how he is as a person, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
One thing I can say
absolutely.
about Ricky Batts as an artist and stuff like that is only being home for less than a couple of years. I mean, his work ethic and his movement in such a short period of time, I mean, far outweighs a lot of artists that are mainstream that do have a machine behind them and have financial back. I mean, he's his own entity, you know what I mean?
Right.
As a boss, he delegates, he has his team, he has his people's Gotham City. Everybody's involved in in-house production, artists,
Everything, yeah.
even your man. Shout out to Flip Jackson, who also has
I got
a radio
radio
segment.
stations,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying, on Live 89 FM. So again, it's just a testament to his character and his persona as an artist
Right.
and work ethic. So a lot of these artists
That is awesome.
take notes, man. Word.
That is absolutely awesome. And so, like I said, I wish we could have had more time. we want to have you back, and we want
100%.
you performing. And I want you. So, why don't you just tell the audience where can they find you or listen to your music now? And this way, we can start preparing for when you come back on the show. They
Okay.
already know who you are.
All right. Well, you already know my name is Ricky Batts. RICKYBATS. That's everywhere. You put Ricky Batts, you're gonna find me everywhere. My music is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I got an iHeartRadio channel.
All musical outlets.
Everything.
Yeah.
Every
Just everything. Just
All right. Well, listen. I am so happy, and I'm so happy that that we connected. I'm sure we're gonna
Definitely.
keep connecting and
100%.
keep grinding with your stuff there. And we could have like 2 talk shows just talking about us all the time. But,
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Somebody else, I'll just sit here.
Okay,
I
and
know,
one thing
right?
that I want to shout out
I just look
to
good.
you ladies, Linda, specifically you know what I mean, for being a Latina, Hispanic, Boricua, you know what I mean, and
up?
being able to have a
you,
platform,
by the way.
you know what I'm saying. So good luck to you and your
Thank
show
you,
on
I
Saturday.
appreciate it.
I'll
Oh,
actually
thank
be
you.
I'll be in South Carolina. I'm actually going to a
Okay.
wedding. If not, I'll definitely pull up. But definitely make sure that you can check us out at your leisure.
Yeah, absolutely.
www.live89fm.com. And also make sure you follow myself on social media platforms at Torres1PR. And also, like I said, Ricky Batts, BATS, Born a True Spirit. That's what it stands for.
All right, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming in on a short notice. But we have this wonderful, amazing artist waiting to give us a little taste of what he does.
All-Star.
We have Jared All-Star in the house.
My guy.
So before we bring him on, he's going to give us a little taste of what he can do. So, Bobby, let's roll.
Shout out to Ricky Batts, my boy Torres in the building, Gotham City boys. I go by the name of Jared All-Star. Thank you to Could Be You TV for having me. Shout out DJ Biggs. You ready, LA? I have an EP out right now called God is Great. I go by the name of Jared All-Star. That's Jared with 2 R's. It's easy, it's everywhere. God is Great right now on SoundCloud. Listen, I don't want a little yachty, I need a big one. Sailing backwards in Paris, looking like Big Son. Tell Puck the saga continues, I need a big son. Dad's a man of God, Guess that's why he gave his son Jesus. Regardless of the color that they paint you, it's all for one. That's the number of the angels. Learn to be the plug, spent the summer with no cable. Learned about the locks, just the butter in your bagel. Play through. I'm the tortoise of the race. Remember when I only had a quarter in the tank? I was breaking pigs for the quarters in the bank. Nowadays I'm trying to stack a quarter in the bank. It's the trap. So they're trying to escape. School couldn't teach me any more than my mistakes. If we're not familiar, there's no way that we relate. And faith isn't something we debate. God is great. God is great. It's out right now. Listen. Muhammad Ali, I don't go by cash. Uncle Phil, I'll meet you at the door with the jazz. Take him to church. I'm like that old deacon in the van, but act fancy. I might tell you, speak to the hand, I pray for control. Ain't nothing they can pay for my soul. New rules, but the paper is old. I got a question. Can O'Donnell buy a farm with all the money he owed? Should a black man be alarmed everywhere that he goes? Should a Mexicans next to kin prepare for a war? Should we all band together and prepare for a war? To serve and protect? How we scared of the law? On the short end of the draw, who's cutting the straws? I need answers. This all black cast is Black Panthers. I need to advance, not advances. If we're not familiar, there's no way that we relate. And faith isn't something we debate. God is great. Jared All-Star. Could be UTV. God is great out right now. God is great.
This is behind the scenes. This is what happens when you're live. What an amazing performance by Jared. Wow, I loved it. It was hype. Wow, we got a lot of action going on here tonight. What's going on? Woo!
I can't keep up.
We can't keep up. We're like all over the place.
I don't know the words.
For all my Facebook people, if you've been watching the show, did you see that amazing performance? We're gonna have him on a couple of minutes now. But this is what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it when we all can get together, we connect, we network.
There's no rules here.
You know, there's no rules. There's no, you know, we go by our rules. It's Linda Lynn. Could be UTV, okay? There's no rules. When do I ever follow the rules? Do I follow the rules, damn it?
No.
No.
Nope.
I do what I want. And I say what I want. But anyway, so as you can see, people, I'm a little lost without my computer. My computer went kaput. It died on me, my Mac. I actually dropped it. It fell off the bed. So I'm a little heartbroken. I have to take it in. Thankfully that the screen didn't break, but this is why I'm like holding my iPad here and nothing's functioning right.
All right, listen, will you just like pay attention to that and I'll take care of this for you for a moment.
Well, we're waiting for our artist, and he is ready. Are we all ready?
Are we
yes,
ready?
yes,
Mic
definitely.
up.
Welcome. Woo!
What's up, Jared?
Jared.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
That was amazing. That was powerful.
Thank
that
you.
was so. Where does all this inspiration, all this
I grew up in Wyandanch, but I was raised in the church, so like, you know, it was always a catch-22 with me. I kind of learned both sides of the spectrum, like my spirituality.
Okay.
And then you have to hustle, especially getting into the music industry. You have to learn to hustle too, but you want to
Absolutely.
remain who you are. So that's what I went through. Different things with music, you
Okay.
know, different sounds. But once I found who I was, it became the right.
So
field.
So how would you define your music? Like what category would that kind of fit?
I always ask other people this question.
Do you really?
Like how would you define my music? Gospel, soul, pop, hip hop. I don't know.
It's just
Jazz.
a conglomerate of all
It's
different
it's
stuff.
music,
Okay.
but it's soulful. But I'm rapping instead of
Okay.
singing all the time.
I mean, and in that
I
song
sing
you
too,
can
but-
kind of hear that. You can kind of hear like the choir in
Mhm.
the background
Exactly.
with the music, and that's and you saying that, it makes me, it makes sense because the sound of the song kind of incorporates that.
Exactly. I wanted to keep the soul of the.
But not too, not over. You're not overdoing it.
I'm not being preachy or necessarily
Right.
your typical gospel music.
Okay.
But the message is very much the same.
Do you think people might kind of like confuse that, because the whole thing that now people, the whole controversy now that, the old school rap with the new school rap, and then, you're somewhere in between or here that, like, how do you think people, do you find it difficult for people to understand where you're coming from and your music?
No, I feel like more people relate. Nobody from the streets really takes the time to speak about their spirituality.
Okay.
They act as if everybody from the hood, like your grandmother didn't make you go to church, or you weren't in church on Easter like everybody else in the world 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like as if these things don't matter, as if life or death, the end result of life. Like nobody thinks about what happens afterwards. And I just put these thoughts and these spiritual, these trainings, these teachings I've learned. My mother's a preacher, my father's a preacher.
Okay.
So I couldn't abandon these teachings.
Right.
And
But-
you watch your language, I'm sure. And
I don't. There's no profanity in my music at all.
I was gonna say.
So that's exactly what I'm trying to say. So so being that I brought up the subject, so how do you feel about the old school rap versus this new wave of trap rap, I guess they call it,
Mumble rap.
Mumble,
That
what they call it,
tried
mumble rap,
Yeah, to come.
Where everything has a dance.
Everything.
I'm like, that's the choo-choo train. What are you talking about?
I mean, there's a difference between longevity and something temporary. And it's not a knock on mumble rap, but it's just like when snap music was out in the South, everybody was doing that. Like those things fade away. Lyricism stays forever. Like that's why writers will always be so important to music. Like at the end of the day, it's important to write a good song. Like these timeless songs, like Whitney Houston is still the greatest singer today.
But as you see now, everybody talks about, okay, so we understand that we'll always keep, that old school rap in our hearts, that's like, it will never, but now we're into this new generation, so do you feel that because, we have to adapt to this new generation, the new music?
No, I feel like that's what hip-hop is pop now. Like pop music is actually hip-hop now.
Okay.
Like Cardi
who do you
B
think
is
that
a pop
started with?
artist,
Yeah.
Like
Who would you say that started with?
this began a while ago. It's because hip hop became so popular for a time being,
Right.
and then it was like, oh, everybody can do hip hop. Iggy Azalea and some other little kid from somewhere else, and just anybody from anywhere can just rap now because it's pop music. Like it's easy.
They make it, yeah.
But like, as far as the old school hip hop goes, it really hasn't gone anywhere. We're talking about commercial music.
Right.
Like the radio and the clubs are gonna play this till our ears bleed.
Right.
But we have the internet's given us the ability to look for music we specifically like ourselves. So that type of lyricism, that type of old school hip hop won't die anymore because
Right.
I have the ability to go on my
Of course,
phone
of
and
course.
be like, that's all I'm gonna listen to anyway.
Us, generation, that would always be with us. But you know what? Sometimes I'll hear some of the old school, let's say, rappers, and they'll they'll mock sort of the new upcoming, So it can either be two things. It's because they're out, in that sense where they're not in, with the
They're not
radio and all
relevant.
that. Right. We're still relevant with the old, it's like now they're not as relevant, or they're just I don't want to say jealous or anything like that, but and I'm from the old school, but when I listen to some, and I'm not saying all, when I listen to this new way of of rap with the whole even like 69 and these crazy I actually seem to sometimes enjoy the not so much the lyrics because I don't even pay attention to the
energy of
lyrics.
it, the
It's
rowdiness
just the
of it,
energy. It's
the
the
turn up
vibe
of
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing and what sometimes you hear something and you're just going with that beat, because I don't know how many times I bring this up, but I bring it up because I heard it and it kind of made sense, and it was something with an interview that we were giving 50 Cent. And they had asked him at that time, because he had said something that he wasn't really feeling Jay-Z's new album that just dropped or something like that. And he was explaining that it's not that he doesn't like it, it's just that Jay-Z is all about message and things that he says, but that this new wave of generation and what they're what they like to hear, they don't really pay attention to that anymore. All they listen is to the beat and how you can
You see,
vibe.
but he's
so,
not. We make certain things for audience. Like that's what how we started this. Like my audience isn't just church people or just hip hop heads. Like I can appeal to a larger spectrum. That's why I make the type of music I make. But like Jay-Z wasn't writing that for Tekashi 6ix9ine's fans.
Right, of
didn't
course
he
not,
didn't make
right.
that album for that age. 'Cause that doesn't offend him at all. That's the thing. As long as we're being ourselves, like as independent artists, as long as we're being ourselves, can't no one take anything away from us anyway.
I just feel that like these new way they just taking I don't want to say the space that that radio it's all propaganda basically.
Exactly.
And so the limited space that I've never even heard of an independent artist like us trying to get through getting any type of radio airplay. But the limited space that there is to play anybody's music, it's all going to be that what's relevant right now, which is that crazy trap music.
Let's be real and call it what it is. And this is not a knock on them. I blame the label because the labels are still the ones okaying this type of music.
Mm-hmm.
It's drug addict music. Mm-hmm. Like when we were growing up, like in the 70s, you were a flower child, you were a pothead. Or, then coke came through and it's like, oh, now somebody's a cokehead. Or somebody's an alcoholic. That's you had your vice. Nowadays, it's everything. Like they're on everything.
They're
and
on
the songs,
Tide Pod.
and then they make songs about being on everything.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not anymore about the lyrics and the messages. It's just about the vibe. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like sometimes that
the vibe is
you feel
such
like
a off-putting vibe of drug and sexual and like masochism.
It's just way different than what was going on.
It's like totally different, and and it's sad in a way because it's good for them, I guess, because it's working out for them. But then the other artists, I guess, who are trying to really break out with messages, and like yourself, who brings in this more positive kind of music, and it just leaves us like less space to try and really, here we are killing ourselves trying to get out there.
The music industry it's like a factory.
It's like we gotta
They're
defend
just pumping
ourselves,
out whatever they can, and the
a lot of
more,
mimicking and mocking, a lot of the same thing. Just real.
But what's like your inspiration? Like, where did you kind of start off? Like, being that you kind of grew up in the hood, but you went to church. Who was your inspiration growing up as far as like who you wanted to be as an artist?
Like everyone from Jay-Z to Stevie to then a gospel artist like a Smokey Norfolk, and like these people. I listen to I never really listened to hip hop though. Like my first cassette tape was TLC. Crazy, sexy, cool. like that was my first cassette tape.
Yeah, that was.
So and my mother was always playing some type of gospel 24/7 in the house. So I couldn't. There's no way I was getting away from that. But I love that.
Did they hear you like play rap? They'd be mad at you.
No, and the thing about it is I was never really. I got into rap because of Jay-Z. Like that was my first. Like that's my first rapper I loved. So like after that, I began freestyling actually when I was like 13. And I was battling and stuff in school, and people were like, "Oh, you can really freestyle," and I was like, "Oh, I guess I can." So I just continued to rap from then on. I was playing basketball. I broke my leg. I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be a basketball player."
We're like, I'll just stick to rap. The same thing happened to me. I was at a couple of parties, in the site with my boys, and they were rapping, and I actually was not bad. I could freestyle, but I figured it was not the career for me. I just was like, when I'm drinking, it's okay, but I'm staying far away from that.
That is hilarious.
But I used to sing
would
with
love to
them,
hear you
and
freestyle.
I had a lot of. Oh no, you don't want to hear me freestyle.
Who was your first freestyle rapper? Who was your first hip hop artist that you liked?
That was like my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, Jay-Z was obviously, Jay-Z,
But
Biggie,
but Jay-Z
Notorious.
is not
Bone
that,
Thugs
like,
and Harmony weren't rappers,
even-
but like when they did that,
That song got you. It hooked you?
yeah. But Jewels, I was a big Dipset fan.
I was a
growing
Jewels
up.
fan, too.
And I heard they were coming back, but what happened? I don't even know. Nas.
Jewels is in
Am I
trouble
the only
with the
one
law
who's taking
right
it
now.
really back? And I'm talking about like LL Cool J. I'm talking about who.
Oh, I was
Maybe
allowed to listen.
yeah,
I wasn't
like-
I'm
allowed
talking
to
about,
listen to
like,
rap music when LL was out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys. I wasn't.
They're
Whatever.
cool, but none of them were like, "Oh, I love LL Cool J."
Yeah, LL Cool J.
I love that LL Cool J. And you
He's
know what's so
awesome.
funny? He'll always be one of my favorites because we both have the
He's
double
just
L.
sexy. I wasn't really like he's
LL
the
Cool
best
J,
singer and
Linda
rapper
Lynn,
ever. He's just hot.
Well, yeah, but
That's the only reason you only knew him because he was Hot Molly.
no. Mama said knock you out.
Mama
That
said knock
shit,
you
yes.
out, and that song was on yesterday.
No. I love that song. All his songs.
No, yes. Well, listen, I mean, if you go back, like, there's obviously, like, there's Run DMC, there's,
Oh, yeah, without
there's
a
the
doubt.
great, you know, you have to start
Africa
off. I actually am a
Bambaataa.
good friend with Wonder Mike from the original Rapper's Delight, and I've actually sang, the hip hop, I've sang that with him, the original
hip-hop,
Wonder Mike, yeah.
hip.
And I never knew this to hip hop. I'm not gonna do that. You want to go on my Instagram? I got a video.
I gotta
but
watch that. Rapper's
he,
Delight's a
but
great song.
he, you know, before I met him, I really didn't know Rapper's Delight. I mean, I'd heard the song. I mean, I know the wedding singer, the old lady sings it in that, but I
You
didn't.
can do it.
I
right?
could do it. I was like, I'll have to learn that one day, and then I did. I met Wonder Mike, and they were like, "You're gonna do this on an old radio show I did." They were like, "You're gonna do this with him on the air," and I'm like, "Okay, so I actually have to like learn that, right?" And it when I learned it and we did it together, he like wanted me to take over. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. You're the man.
Yeah, well, music was great back then. All those people were great, but like just with anything else.
But they got posers too. That's the one
Oh,
thing
of course,
too,
but
'cause
that
they
never
had-
changes. We have posers now. Like the
Yeah.
sounds change, but that's my point. The spirit of the music, like music makes you feel some type of way. So like you said, this
Absolutely.
music gives you the vibe of you want to turn up. You know, like you listen to a Casanova 2-time song, you want to go punch somebody in the face. Like if that's what if that's the type of music that you want to listen to on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and you just always want to
Nobody
be
said on a
revved
daily
up.
basis,
If you- if you-
like sometimes they
Oh,
take the
if there's a time where you just like I want to go beat somebody up,
Yeah.
and that's what you then
That's what I
then
do.
that's on you. Like my vibe is different, you know. So
Yeah.
I just feel like as long as you're being genuine, you know, sincerity is what's lost in music in general. But once we're able to capture that instead of trying to follow trends or figure out how to fit in and just be ourselves, like things change completely.
Well, that's exactly when like I had asked you when they asked me, so what type of artist do you consider yourself? What is your genre? And I have a hard time answering that because you know where I grew up, you know in Brooklyn where there was an eclectic sound, you know, of all different kind of sounds that come from Southside Merengue.
I heard you with
hip
EDM.
hop. Well,
That's the word on the street I'm getting.
Well, the word of the street is I just dropped a single that's the EDM. But
Okay.
if you was to really know who Linda Lynn is, I am a Latin singer who has who has a lot of Latin Spanish songs. And actually, this is my second EDM track. So I am not an EDM artist per se. I am just a recording artist.
Okay, so you don't want to label yourself.
No, I don't want to label myself because I like to do it all. I do Latin music just as much as I do EDM, English tracks.
Just don't do a country. Please don't do a country.
I'll
Why
do
not?
Spanish.
Country music is great
I'll do a
music.
Spanish
No, I'm not
country.
saying country's bad, but her doing country music.
Why? Why? I wouldn't go with my pink Godiva
We're
hair.
gonna get you a hat with a cowboy hat.
And you don't.
some
And you're
spurs.
gonna see. I am. You know what? You just
Sorry,
gave me an
keep
idea.
going.
I've produced everything from EDM to merengue, bachata.
But I've done it all.
all
I
of
mean,
that,
this is
so-
why I said I can't when like you just said, no, I don't. Okay, just a perfect example. Saturday, I'll be opening up for the freestyle concert. Okay, which is like freestyle to us. The dance music would be like Judy Torres, TKA, Sapphire, Cover Girls, or So I'll be open. This is actually my second time opening up for the freestyle concert. Now, of course, I grew up in that music, and I love them, and I love But I do get labeled as part of a freestyle because I'm constantly being asked. For every concert there is, aren't you going to perform in there? Aren't you? I'm like, well, I'm not a freestyle artist, but they automatically, label me because I opened, the show.
course.
So my peeps, advice, this is the last one you're doing. You can't, be labeled, as. So just like in, I did the Mega Jam, where we had a different type of people like Sean Paul, Serrani, Chubb Rock. I mean, we had all those, but we also had a couple of freestyle artists as well. And I was somewhere in between. So here again, I'm being labeled as a freestyle.
That's why I was mentioning that I
And-
produce all the type of music because I could be one of your peeps and we can really make
Yeah,
some good
oh,
music.
yeah,
I've been
absolutely.
doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Like I really have been doing this for a while, and I had gotten sick last year, so like my music became a little more fulfilling to me, even more so purpose-wise. So that's why I'm coming back out now, and with this new project, God is Great, that I have out, and then I'll be dropping my album Water and Wine at some point this year as well.
Water and Wine. That's very interesting.
You gotta come get a pre-listen to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this song that you just freestyle there, is that something that
Yeah, that song God is Great. That's the title track off of the EP God is Great. It's on SoundCloud right now. Go get it. It's Jared All-Star, the All-Star on SoundCloud, but Jared All-Star everywhere. You can find the link. And it's just 6-song EP. But it's I would call it like my testimony. Like it's really just stories and heartfelt music of where I am at the time. And really all leading into Water and Wine, which is going to be my like major release.
And how are you finding it to getting across to people? Like, are you using the whole platform that for us indie artists is the best thing that we have right now, which is social media? And do you feel like that is like the way to go with us indie artists and trying to push your stuff?
No.
You wish it was more like
no.
a production picked you up,
Yeah,
like a record label picked you up.
You know what it is?
You
know what it is? Indie, we don't do enough. We don't follow the pattern of other successful indie artists because social media is important, of course. But then like you should get a publicist if you can afford it. Like you should really do that because they're going to help your branding.
Right.
Like, you're a brand. Like we must remember that as artists. We are a brand. Like you're no longer just yourself. You're not just yourself. You're now
of course
package deal. So being that said, we need to get professionals that want to help us do that stuff.
Oh, we have a caller.
Oh, dope.
What's going on? Let's take that call. Hi, how are you? Who are you?
Mac Holman.
Hey,
I'm
what's up?
watching the interview with All Star.
What's up?
Huh?
What's up?
You gotta turn your
radio down.
Take that call. Hi, how are
Turn the radio down.
Mac Holman.
I can hear Linda in the background.
You have to lower this feedback from your radio, so lower it.
Or your phone.
Or your phone.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's good?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm just listening to you, man. You know, always in the cut watching you.
That's great. That's awesome. So did you just hear him freestyle before?
Huh?
Did you hear him freestyle before?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan of his.
Oh, look at that. So you follow him around. Isn't he great? And that's why he's here at Linda Lynn Could Be You TV.
That's why.
But like, it's a little bit deeper than that. You know, our family,
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we can only, hope more for him. We're rooting for him. He's absolutely amazing. He's very talented. And this is, why we're all together just to network and support each other. So we appreciate you calling in and giving your love.
You already know I appreciate you, Matt. Nothing but love, brother.
Always.
You know what you gotta do, right, Matt?
Hey, yeah.
You gotta go on his Facebook and share this video so everybody can support him and follow him.
Yeah, I was trying to.
You just go to
try
the
harder.
and you hit share.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Bye, hon.
Take care, bro.
Bye-bye. All right, there you go. See, that's what we're talking about, that all the love and,
And
whether
share. Everybody share.
Listen, whether it's one
People
person,
don't
100.
like sharing.
Nobody likes to share. And
Nobody likes
sharing.
Sharing is caring.
But they're all watching though.
Yes, but it's so
Because they'll come up to you and they'll be like, "Oh, I like that interview," and I'll be looking at you
saw
like,
it?
"Oh,
I didn't know
you
that.
saw this
watched?
interview?
Oh, you watched
Oh, no.
you like
How about
it?"
when you post something? Oh, I saw that picture. Or I go, did you see the picture? Yeah, I saw it.
Like, I don't know if I should be happy or freaked out.
How
You
did
know
you
what I'm
see
saying?
it when I didn't see you liked it? You just saw it and you didn't say nothing or you didn't press like. So how did you see it? So
And it's never the strangers because they love you.
Yeah.
It's the people that you call
Isn't that
friends and
something?
stuff that just be like,
you
"Oh,
get more
you're
love
like,
from strangers than you actually do.
y'all are the
you better
worst.
step up
Y'all
your
are
game,
the worst.
okay?
Start
Yeah,
sharing
please.
stuff. Y'all are the worst.
Sharing,
Fake friends.
listen, sharing is the best way to just show that you support somebody without having to really do any work. Like, really, what
You're
you're
pressing
doing is
a button.
And then people like him and Linda and me, like, we're all doing independent things. We're doing things together, and all we want to do is what our dream. This is our dream. Whatever it is that we're doing is something that we want to pursue and we want to promote, and we do it for hopefully the benefit of everybody watching. So If
Oh,
you
we
don't
do
want to
this for
share,
you
then
guys.
don't watch.
We're doing
You
it
know?
for you know.
Or just listen to the same song on the radio 20
Yeah.
times tomorrow and then don't play.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hello, like Alexa. I asked Alexa to play new music, and Alexa keep playing the same goddamn music. I was like, didn't I just hear that like 5 minutes ago? That's not new music anymore.
Better be respectful.
Took the Lord's name in vain.
It's okay. If anyone's gonna be burning up, it's me. Yeah.
It's all right. Y'all
But wait,
all right.
he's got another song, right?
She's being a good girl
We still
right
have
now.
more.
Yes.
We
Let's
still
play
have more in
another
store.
Jared
He's gonna actually
All-Star.
perform more for us right now on the show. So if you missed it before he came on the interview, definitely to stay on. We have about 10, 15 more minutes left, and he's gonna
Let's do it.
take over with a. What are you gonna do for us?
I think LA, are you playing 70 times 7? And then I think they want me to freestyle. That first song, God is Great, was written, but I do freestyle. I do epic
you go.
freestyles.
That stage is
Listen,
yours.
if you're gonna be a rapper, you gotta freestyle.
You
I know I already lost my calling.
Yes, you did. You should have stuck with it.
You don't want to hear me freestyle. It's pathetic.
Yes, this is my new song off my EP, God is Great. Came out 6 days ago, not even a week ago.
Awesome.
This is called 70 times 7. It's everybody's favorite song, so I want to play it for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Can't wait. Yeah. That stage is yours.
You ain't a host without wine. Tie the rope to the vine.
I'm actually singing on this one.
You ain't no host without wine. I tie the rope to the vine. I was Tarzan in the hood. I would swing from a line. Don't you mention my mama, I'm my only homie, don't try it. Or it's Virgin Madonna, our Father, Holy Messiah. And I ain't even Catholic or Baptist, practice the art of realigning religion religiously. Every bar is scripted like scriptures, I scripted, encrypted in stars. Stop preaching the gimmick, you get it, don't you limit our God.
You're so mighty. Of course, when I was lost and often wandered off, you find me. What is it about me? For all of us, you died. The King was crucified. Please hide me. Somebody do the math. This that 70 times 7. Forgive me, Lord, you know I wanna go to heaven, yeah. Forgive me, Lord, you know I wanna go home. It's that 70 times 7. Forgive me, Lord, you know I wanna go to heaven, yeah. Write my name in that book, yeah.
What 70 times 7 times 7 times 7? 2 carry this. I need a second. I need repentance. Ironic how the love of the comma shortens your sentence. My grammar's lessons, but better than my grammar lessons. Ain't that it? It's like fire. Shut up in my bones. Ain't I lit?
You're so mighty. Of course, when I was lost and often wandered off, you find me. Thank you, God, for finding me. What is it about me? For all of us who died, the King was crucified. Please hide me. Hide me in that secret. Somebody do the math. This that 70 times 7. Forgive me, Lord, you know I wanna go to heaven, yeah. Please forgive me, Lord, I wanna go. It's that 70 times 7. Forgive me, Lord, you know I wanna go to heaven, yeah.
I don't know about all that stuff. Jared All-Star.
All-Star.
Everywhere,
Jared All-Star. Wow, that was amazing. You know,
Building.
yeah, that. Oh my goodness, you have such a great sound,
Thank you.
and I love your vibe. And you see, I can have that vibe. So when chilling.
Yes,
having
we
a
talked about
wine,
working together
you know.
while we were off air. Y'all didn't hear it.
Oh, that's no doubt. That's not even a question.
I explained how I make music for skiers. Shout out to all my ski friends and how I've traveled the world because of it and all that stuff.
Oh my God, absolutely. We're definitely gonna be
Experimented with
jamming.
sounds, so we're gonna work.
Yeah.
Sound and Free Ski TV.
Well, definitely. So, what's your next step? Like, what is your next focus? Are you performing anywhere that people can see you, or?
My next step is really just pushing this EP currently to more so the independent blogs and all that stuff. I want to get the reviews and stuff. I want to build up a little interest in. I was supposed to release Water and Wine years ago. But you know how the industry goes.
Who is that one person, one artist out there that you would love to capture their attention with your music? Who is that one person that you like?
Chance the Rapper. Like we would go on a dope tour together. Like.
Yeah, you Chance the Rapper. Y'all heard?
Yeah,
Chance the Rapper. If anybody.
Right.
A lot of the same flavor in
Right.
his music. That
Yeah,
you have.
people
He's
get in touch with-
spiritual
Right.
and- Yeah.
Me and Chance would like put
Chance
on
the
a
Rapper,
crazy
anybody?
tour together.
That
like,
would be
straight
dope.
like that. It was
And if you
crazy.
could
Chance the
collaborate-
Rapper people get in touch with our people.
Yes.
Y'all already know, okay?
Let's do that.
That's all. That's awesome. You know, I'm sure. Listen, I believe that anybody who has the talents and the faith and the passion will always get through somehow. And you keep working at it, and I'm sure like we're all doing the same, and with passion you'll get through. But if not, thank God I don't have to pay bills with trying to. I'll be homeless.
That's why I'm not famous, because I unfortunately work full time to pay my bills.
I'll be homeless
didn't
if I have
marry
to
rich
depend
yet.
on trying to like I said, when you do this for passion, please not as an indie artist, don't depend on it to.
Yeah, or you can just go to American Idol, but they have an age requirement, so half of you are not gonna make it.
You know, that's why I'm so grateful though, because God gave me the ability to do multiple things within the music industry. So I stay busy, either producing or singing or writing or rapping or, just doing anything. Working with one of my best friends, Mike Rogie, on some type of project, or Biggs out there with some type of endeavor that we want to work on.
Yeah, and shout out to Dave. David, he's such a sweetheart. I love him.
Right.
Kisses. I know he's watching us right now, but I want to give him a big shout out. He's actually always been a great supporter of mine. Everywhere I'm at, he's like the very first one giving feedback. Always like if you have someone like as a supporter, I would say that he's like always that one supportive person. And I love you.
Yeah, he's been with me since I was born.
I love you, Papi. I love you, Papi.
That's what's up. I'm not gonna call you Papi, but I love you too. Shout out, I'm Damon Wayans tonight. Shout out to my wife and kids out there too.
Yeah, shout out
thank
wifey
you,
and kids.
Thanks to them for coming by and checking out the show. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they're here to support you, which is awesome. I love the family.
Right.
I love that.
Tell me
you do that.
how important that is to have, the support of especially wifey. I understand because hubby gives me all the support that I need to get through this, because if we don't have them to support us, I don't think it would be as easy for us to be able to not only do it, but to enjoy it as well.
They become your muse in a way, like inspiration.
Right, but a lot of times you hear the stories where the spouse, it's not understanding the lifestyle, it's not understanding the passion, and then comes the troubles, because then comes the, the questions and the jealousy that you're out doing this and that, and they don't, So I have to, shout out to your wife and shout out to my hubby. And shout out to
all supportive
BF.
spouses. Y'all look great.
Absolutely, but well, yeah,
she caught it crazy. I really hope. No, it
broke
missed the computer. I really hope that's like memeable. Can we make a meme out of that? That was a good catch.
I like how you made up the
that
word
was
memeable.
Tito.
Memeable.
Is that
You like
memeable?
that word? Is that memeable?
Is it vodka in here?
That's my. Oh, that's why that happened. That's why that
Why
happened.
didn't you share this whole time?
That's my word. Memeable. Y'all remember that too.
Memeable.
Yeah,
Oh.
so once again, it was an amazing show. I want to thank all my guests for coming through. And here, as a little closer, we're going to get another little taste of freestyle. So let's get into this. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we can't wait till we connect again. So do your thing.
Hey, this is fun. You can even switch it when you want. You just, yeah, why not? Why not?
Here we go, yo.
Freestyle, which means not written, not like a fake freestyle,
No, like real shit.
like a real one. Strong Island TV, that would be cool. Chilling on the set of This Could Be You. But really, they just know it's me as I'm chilling on Strong Island TV. It's that easy. I put words together right out of the air. I swear one day I'ma be a millionaire. They like who? They looking at him.
him. I freestyle, that's not all I do. Like Lynn, I'm eclectic. I expand my horizon, never gonna stop. Don't drop bars like Verizon. Wait a second, I think I need my respect. If I don't, well then I'm probably coming for your neck. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't Netflix and chill. Cause in 7 seconds, that could just change for real. You get it? Nah, I'm talking shows and puns. They love me. I'm gonna shine on them, feel like the sun. I'm telling you, I'm never gonna stop. I'm getting big on them. No pink hair, but I swear I'll wig on them. They like the way I put it together. All-star, I'll probably shine forever. God is great, and ain't even about myself. I'ma go platinum. Your album stuck on the shelf. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just rumor has it. If I go gold, they still gold in plastic. That's how it is, wrapped in a cellophane. Mad cause I'm probably in the Hall of Fame with an MK watch and a ring to match. I guess that I'm that guy, I don't need a match. I'm on fire like a Lloyd Banks single. Telling me they love me, I'm handsome and wanna mingle. I tell them never that, I'm probably chilling with wifey, kicking it like a Nike soccer ball and she like me. Now they see me on the post, tell me that probably sometimes I do the most. Tell them no, never, I keep God first. Mad cause I'm rapping and I still go to church. How you like that? Acting like there's something wrong. I tell them that's probably why we don't get along. If you ain't familiar, you really ain't familiar. I said it in a song, maybe you should play that back. SoundCloud, go and get God is great. Swear I'm going to heaven, it gotta be my fate. I'm the illest in the world, and if not, I'm still a handsome black man with curls and a beard. I'm feeling like a lumberjack with no stripes. I'm still the one they like, and it's all hype if they ain't talking about nothing. Me, I'm always talking about something. They say that you gotta stand together if you're really gonna make it. Nah, they just dancing, Harlem shaking. Me, I'm chilling on an island. I've always been king, doing my thing. So it says something like bada bing, but it really doesn't matter. They want a problem. I'm with Lynn in Spanish Harlem, doing the bachata, merengue, whatever. Telling them I'm nice, it don't matter the weather. It's raining, I guess that I made it poor. I'm nice, have win, check the score. Wait a second, I guess that's the reason I thrive. And I'm still gonna be the best on Facebook Live. Just tell me where it's at, and we can get it popping, we can get it shaking. You can get cropped right out of the picture. And don't even let it hit you. Wait, I tell them I must just come with my militia. That's a whole army. Can't nobody ever harm me. Yeah, I'm probably out in LA. It's called LA. And told them about that song we did last year and told them give them hell. Yay, hey, everybody know. Never gonna stop. They get sickened with the flow. And I ain't never even rocked a bandana and still had to flee from the port like Joel Santana. See me in the gram, it ain't believable. Just made up a word called memeable. So when you see this, put me on your own timeline. I guess that it's my time. I shine, put words together. Two birds of a feather, so they flock together. They still moving birds like pigeons. Me, I'm spitting better writtens than they written. It's that easy. Freestyling with no commission. Oh my God, you freestyling with no permission. Everything you freestyling, you probably done written. And me, I guess that I should do it for a fee. I mean, freestyling shouldn't really be free. And this ain't freestyling, it wouldn't really be me. If Linda Lynn presents this, she presenting the illest. And me, you know, All-Star always raping the realest. And I ain't talking about the jungle and the dream with gorillas. And I ain't even messing up. I'm just saying what I'm saying, playing what I'm playing. Laying how I'm laying, I'm laying how I'm laying. Oh my goodness, no he couldn't, no he wouldn't. He don't stop, he just keep on going. He just flowing, it's that real. I just put words all in a big mumbo jumbo, cooking it like gumbo. High five.
All-Star here at the Linda Lynn Cook for You TV. Thank you so much for joining in. Check us out next time again.
Yes.
Same channel, same time. God
Could
bless.
be you.
It could be you. Woo! That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.